today you get to meet my fit mom, this gem of a human, one of our lovely Canadians who is going to share her story of what it means to do kingdom minded weight loss. And I encourage you to get cozy and maybe grab a pen and paper and write down all that she says that resonates with you. I know there's going to be a lot. And I want you to just feel encouraged and just soak in this testimony and remember that her story can totally be your story. All right, let's dive into today's interview with Trishia. Hi, Trish. Welcome to the Kingdom Fit Moms podcast. It's really fun to hang out tonight.
Hey, good to be here.
Well, Trish has been in Fit Moms for how many months now?
I think today is 6 months exactly.
Oh, wow. Well, that's fun. Your
Yeah.
6 month anniversary.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to hear all about Trisha's story, but tell our audience, first of all, a little bit about you, where you're from, what life is like.
Well, I am born and raised and still live in the same teeny tiny town in southern Manitoba, Canada, and been married for 15 years. And we have three kids, ages 11, 9, and 6. And I'm at home. I'm a stay at home mom.
Love it. And you just happen to have one of our other Fit Moms live really close to you.
Yes, that was quite a surprise in this community full of people from all over the world, but mainly the States. I very randomly found that one of the other members lives about 15 minutes away from me,
Oh my
which is
gosh.
crazy.
Have you guys
Yeah,
run into each other anymore?
like all the time. I was just sitting next to her at hockey practice
No
like a couple
way.
hours ago. Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah, very funny. But yeah, prior to this, I had never seen her before, and now our lives intersect all the time.
Wow. That is some, I would say, divine intervention there, right? You got a
Yes,
local Fit Mom. Love it.
absolutely.
So I always love to ask my interviewees, what are three things that you are loving right now? Can be anything.
Okay. Well, I am loving the season change as much as I do not like the cold because it gets really cold here. Um, we like our Thanksgiving is done already in Canada. So Thanksgiving is done, Halloween's done, and now it's like I'm in full on Christmas mode. I'm almost done Christmas shopping already. And I'm putting up the tree like next week. And yeah, so I'm in Christmas mode and I love it. And I'm taking piano lessons, which is like sort of new. I took it when I was a kid and I kind of came back to it last year. And it's just fun having something that's just mine, like for no other purpose other than just to have fun and explore just that piece of creativity in my mind and challenge myself. And number three, I'd say um, I've loved, well, there was an ebook that I just listened to that you had suggested. And so just learning more about like health, not just weight loss, health. I've enjoyed exploring that topic, which I never have before.
Is it the Fast Like a Girl book that you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
a wonderful book for anybody
Yeah.
listening. Um,
Yeah.
and
It
isn't
made
it
my
amazing?
mind explode.
Yeah, it's amazing how, scripture talks a lot about fasting, and it's cool how there's science behind it and how it's great for your body. And I don't know. I,
Totally. I was actually just talking to my chiropractor today about just like as Christian women, like why is it not natural for us just to go to what God gave us? Like for some reason, culture has made that weird. And so,
yep,
yeah, just kind of discovering that for the first time in my life.
love it. Well, on your 6 month anniversary today, let's take a trip back in time and tell us. before you started in Fit Moms, what was life like as far as health and your relationship with food and your frustrations with weight? Kind of give us a picture of what that looked like for you.
Well, I've been overweight as long as I can remember. Grade three was like my earliest memory of that. Being teased in school a lot and just always being the big kid. Even in my family, like I was always the biggest kid in our family, and yeah, so it's followed me my whole life, and I think just always feeling out of control around food. Always thinking about food. When is my next meal? What's the next meal? And just anytime I enjoyed something, I needed so much of it. Um, yeah. So I think just it was just always a part of my life and always a part of my thoughts, and then just being frustrated that I was overweight, even though I was doing it to myself. um, yeah, and always thinking, okay, how can I lose weight and wanting to lose weight and how am I going to go about that and what kind of new plan and always Googling things and always just like grasping at straws, but nothing really working.
And had you tried a lot of different diets or what had you tried before?
Like I wouldn't say a lot of like hardcore diets. I would just like decide like, okay, I'm gonna make, or there was like the soup diet, and I think I lasted like all of 2 days drinking this like just disgusting soup. And now, like in hindsight, it's just so funny that I was 100% convinced that eating this soup for a week was going to be the answer to all my problems.
Did you just puree
Um,
whatever you had?
I I don't know. I've tried to just completely block that out of my memory.
Love it.
So
You're
things
not
like
alone.
that, just like little stints of whatever, your smoothie diet. So just drink smoothies for a couple days or things like that. I did do calorie counting, which was very successful for me, but I clearly remember like I think I even like would tell people like I am not focused on nutrition at all. It's hitting 1200 calories a day, and if that is cake, then that is all I will eat that whole day and not actually feel my body at all. and and it worked. It did. I lost 70 pounds in 7 months and
Wow.
hit my goals, but like thinking back to it, I can still feel how it felt like sitting in church. My bones like just ached and like it I was in pain, and yeah, my body was suffering because I wasn't giving it what it needed at all. So it's like I lost the weight, but I don't know, did that even matter because of the torture I was putting my body through?
Wow. So, how did you find our Fit Moms community and how did you kind of walk us through that process of saying yes to Fit Moms Academy and like taking that leap of faith?
hmm I think I stumbled upon your podcast back in December of last year and had just been faithfully listening to it every week. And I just remember like just feeling like comforted by it. It wasn't this like hardcore Jillian Michaels challenge, kick you in the butt. It was just, it was like loving and yeah, so focused around God. Like everything was focused around God. And I don't know, I fell in love with just the how it felt. And then in the spring you had I don't remember what it was called. It was like a 3-day intensive boot camp thing. It was just like a free thing to get a taste of what the academy would be like. And yeah, so I signed up for that, and the rest is history.
And you were our winner in the
I was the grand prize winner. Yes.
It was meant to be. Love it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you joined our boot camp and you've been in the academy 6 months. So tell our audience what's changed physically, spiritually, emotionally, all the things.
Like absolutely everything has changed. um, I yeah, I hardly know where to begin. I definitely have more confidence. I feel just physically more comfortable. I just hit my 25-pound weight loss kind of whatever milestone, which was just huge. It felt like such a big thing to reach. So yeah, feeling better physically, definitely. And I think just going from the all or nothing mentality of always needing to white knuckle it and always do the hardest workouts I possibly can and always, just like cut out all the junk food completely and just be really restrictive and yeah, and rather just approach it with so much more grace and just taking it one step at a time. That has changed the most. Um, and then just like feeling motivated to take care of my body and actually fuel it. Like, I don't know how many times a day I think about, like, when I think about my meal, oh, okay, I need to add more fat to this meal because, I need to be satiated and I need to fill that area of my plate with that and do this instead of that. And not because I need to follow rules, but because I need to fuel my body correctly. And so it's been like, I still don't know everything, obviously, but it's just like piece by piece, it's all coming together. And yeah, I don't know. It's just changed everything.
Do you think a lot of your renewed mindset around like fueling your body well versus restricting it, has some of that come from what you've learned, the science and
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I will never forget when which lesson is it? Is it like the first lesson or second lesson of the coursework when you talked about just the food industry? And I was like, I don't know. I was blown away that like the food industry isn't there to help me actually.
not at all.
Like, I'm like, how have I been lied to my whole life? So yeah, just learning again, it's just like little bits and pieces that I've learned over the last 6 months have it's just felt like a catalyst for the rest of my life.
I love it. So when you think of in the past how you have tried different diets and you felt just like food has controlled you, do you think, I mean, tell us a little bit more just how your view of food has changed. Is it, we talk about restoring the glory of God in real food. Do you feel like that has settled in your heart, or is there anything else you want to
Hmm.
speak to that?
Hmm. I definitely feel like I am still, I wouldn't say I have like arrived in that area, but when I think of things like today, I mean, we live, yeah, in a small town. And so I'm like 45 minutes away from most of my errands. So today I was going into the city to do my errands. And like old me would have been, well, yeah, I got to grab lunch. I'm going to go through McDonald's because that's what my kids want. And that's just normal. And now it's just like, no, I genuinely don't want to go through the McDonald's drive through because I just don't want to put garbage in my body. Not because I still think it tastes like pretty good. But I just don't want to do that to my body. And then again with like I know it's not gonna really truly satiate me. So I'm gonna be hungry in an hour and then what? I don't know. It's like I'm approaching food at a totally different angle.
I love it. So you've had a lot of food breakthroughs. What about the faith part? What has it meant in your journey to invite God into your weight loss?
Hmm. Um, I think I I love to take control, like in all areas of my life. That's probably a bit of a problem. um, and so I love to just take things into my own hands. And that's why it's like, it's almost easier for me to white knuckle it because then I'm doing it in my own power, but it doesn't last. And it, yeah, it doesn't come with true success. Whereas now, really purposefully turning it to God, I feel like success is the only option.
Mm.
Like, I, yeah, if if I continue to put God at the forefront, I can't not succeed, and it's all because of Him. And it's like I'm I'm the car, He's the gas, right? Like, yes, I'm the one still doing it in that I'm putting food in my body and I'm doing the workouts, um, and I'm, reading the Bible or whatever. I'm the one doing it, but it's like God's the fuel.
Yeah. And he's got the map, right?
Yeah, totally. Yes. Yeah.
He's your
Mm-hmm.
GPS. And I love that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sense of submission, right?
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
seems countercultural. It's like, well, like you said, the control thing, that's really common that we want to feel like, oh, this is at least one area of my life. I can do it. I can get motivated. I can do the 30-day challenge or whatever. And we can
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 One thing I started doing, I can't remember if it was part of a monthly challenge, something that I decided to start last month, was in my daily devotions, just like pray, like, God, I can't do this without you. Like, I need your direction. You are the one that is going to, give me that success. And like, what do you want to tell me today about my nutrition, my fitness, my injuries? Because I've been dealing with lots of that over the past few months. Um, just like, what do you want to tell me? And I'll just sit there and I'll listen, not for very long because I'm very impatient. But it's just amazing what he will tell me, like very simple things, but just different things every day. And I don't know. It's just he's the one really driving it.
Do you think your faith, would you describe it as like, has it grown a lot through this journey, or have you discovered new things about your faith as you've done this?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I've like grown a ton in my faith, but I've grown in that I now realize the need for him to be in every day. Whereas before it was kind of like a bonus if I got my quiet time in. But now it's like, no, that's like, I need it. And if I don't get it, I notice it.
It reminds me of that song. I won't sing it, but like, Lord, I need you every hour I need you,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
even in
mm-hmm,
my food decisions, even to get out of bed, all of those little pieces.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
So, what about the community? What has that been like for you inside of Fit Moms Academy? Can you kind of speak to that?
I love it.
Before we recorded, we were just talking about retreats and meeting up in person, right?
Yeah, no, it's been so amazing. Um, Getting to connect with women who like are genuinely in your corner and are genuinely praying for you and are genuinely rooting you on. Like, there's not this competition or comparison. It's, I don't know, it's just such a safe space. And I was just thinking, like, there's no, for me personally, like, I wouldn't go on Instagram and say, like, hey everyone, I'm so proud of myself. I went to a birthday party and I just had one piece of cake instead of going back for seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths. Like, people might think that's a bit weird to post on your social media, but like, here's this platform where you can do it and you get comments and people are like, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. Like, way to go. you stuck to your goals and good job. And I don't know, you're just getting so much encouragement and love. And like, just, I think it was last week, it was our weekly call on Tuesday evening, and I wasn't going to attend because I was watching a baseball game on TV. And I got a text from one of the community members, and they're like, "Where are you? Get online!"
That's
And
awesome.
it was just so cool because I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, people realize I'm not there. Like, I don't know. It was just a feeling like, I don't know. I've never had that kind of feeling before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how, social media and, all those things, they can get a bad reputation, but there's so much there is so much good that can come out of it too. And I feel the same way. It's been amazing to meet my Canadian friends, my Australian friends, our European friends, every around the
Mm-hmm.
world, getting to connect with fit moms and realizing that you're not alone, right? If you think it, somebody else thinks it too, right?
Mm-hmm. And I love that, like, we're all we didn't all join at the same time, so you're like connecting with people who are at totally different stages in their journey, and also different stages of life. Like, you have the whole age spectrum, and but you're all there for the same purpose and the same reasons, with the same like root of God. It's just really, really unique and powerful.
Yeah, God is definitely working. It's been a lot of fun. So let's say you're sitting down for coffee with somebody who's struggling with their weight. Um, what advice would you give her if maybe she's like, I want to change? How would you encourage her? What would you say?
um I feel like, so part of the coursework every week, you get these like fit steps and scale steps, which are like just these little pieces of the puzzle. And so maybe one week you're starting to drink more water, and that's your baby step, and then next week you're getting the next step, and it's like building this whole new foundation. So it isn't necessarily difficult, but it's just taking things one piece at a time, and just slowly, yeah, laying that new foundation. So, and I still go back to it all the time. Like I was just telling you before, Kelsey, I had some cake after supper, which I had not planned to have. And but I'm not freaking out because I have a new foundation that I know exactly what to do next. I don't need to just go off the rails because I had that piece of cake. It's like, no, I get right back to my foundation of the things that I do, and that's my new normal, and that's just how it is. Yeah, it's not stressful. And so, yeah, I think just taking it like one step at a time. You can't just go, you can't do everything perfectly right from the get go. You have to take it one step at a time.
I love it. And I don't know, it's just beautiful to know. I think what I'm hearing you even say with that cake example, and maybe through your whole story, is that food, it no longer has control over you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, you can make the decision. And that's where we all want to be. Like I eat cake sometimes, right? I have
Mm-hmm.
pizza. I have whatever you name it, but it doesn't have a grip on me like it
Mm-hmm.
used to. And I can say
Mm-hmm.
no or I can say yes. And then we can get back to the things that we really want, which are to feel good in our skin and to be confident and to have energy and prevent disease and all those things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are higher on our lists now.
Yeah, totally. I think back to like our Thanksgiving was a few weeks ago. And, before our gathering, it wasn't this stress of like, oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? How am I going to survive all these temptations? To me, it was just like, okay, I'm going to decide that I'm going to have one plate of food. I'm not going back for seconds. And I'm going to enjoy what's on my plate. And then we move on.
Right.
No big deal.
Enjoy our people then, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it. Well, thank you, Trish. Thanks for hanging out and sharing your story. Again, I know that there are women who have felt in your shoes or feeling that way now, especially where you've started. So it's great to hear that there's light at the end of this tunnel, right? And you can walk in freedom from thinking about food and weight and all that all the time.
Hmm. Yeah, no, it's been such a blessing. So thankful for you and the whole community, and yeah, just giving me some fresh life.
Well, thanks for sharing your story. We're glad to hang out with you tonight. So have a
Yeah,
good rest
thanks
of
for
your day.
having me.
Hey Fit Mom, if this episode blessed you today and you can think of somebody else who's struggling in her weight loss journey, would you consider sharing this week's episode with her to give her a sense of hope? And then while you're at it, hop on over to our free Facebook community, Kingdom Fit Moms, for daily encouragement and support. Let's go shed the weight to shine the light.